Lead Me Winter Training School Madrid 2021. Media accessibility training, sign language and subtitling for the deaf and hard of hearing. Organised by the Tradaval Research Group and AVLA project at Complutense University Madrid.
Thank you, Juanpe. And first of all, I would like to thank the organization for the kind invitation to participate in this event. We are very glad, and I want to apologize for my English. It's a little rusty, and I hope I am not too technical and that everything is well understood. If you have any doubt, please ask, because I am technical and it's a little bit problem. Well, the presentation is about automatic subtitle generation system with artificial intelligence support or assistance. I would like to present you an introduction, who we are and where we are, to have a little presentation of the accessibility services in Televisión Española, and so that you have an idea of the magnitude of this work. And then we continue with the project itself, divided and how the need arose, has been the development, and what are the results, and how we see the future of it. The project is in exploitation, is working for more than a year, and we think the system has a very good result. There we are. The accessibility unit is composed by 40 people and plus a support team. We work in the third floor of building A of Torre España, and lately we are teleworking a lot because the pandemic. We work 365 years a year. We wait for the things, and we ate the grapes, and we live in the building. We work every day of the year, 20 half an hour and a half per day. We start working at 5:30 and we finish at 3 in the morning. You can see our floor. We have a floor in the Torre España building with cabins to speaking, and we can say that it's our office. He is a public broadcaster and is obliged by law to comply with a series of requirements in terms of accessibility. The audiovisual law obliges us to broadcast 19% of the programming with subtitles, 10 hours per week per channel with sign language, and 10 hours per week per channel with audio description. If you can see the graph, the average of subtitle programming between January and August of this year is 97.39% in DTT channels. Let's go to see what is DTT channels. The DTT channels are La 1, La 2, 24 Horas y Teledeporte. The law only obliges us to subtitle the DTT channels, but we have 4 other international satellite channels, which we also subtitle more than 95% of the program. These 4 channels are Star TV, Europa, Asia, and America channels. The Star Channel is a pay channel broadcast in America. In the graph, in La 2, we have a mistake in February because the graph shows 93% and the real date is 96.44%. Not the same. As for the description, between January and August of the year, we have described, audio described 3,880 hours on channels La 1, La 2, and Clan. You may wonder what happens with 24 Horas y Teledeporte. It's a good question. These two channels, 24 Hours and Teledeporte, are very complicated to audio describe because both news and sports have very few pauses in their narrative, and the presenter themselves describe the action to the viewers. In addition, these broadcasts are subject to current events with continuous live connections and changes in the programming, which makes them even more difficult to audio describe. Now we have a project working to make audio description, live audio description, but it's not giving us a very good result. At least we don't find them useful for the viewer. I think it's not that they need. Sign language. This case has the problem that the user cannot enable or disable it as we can do with subtitle and audio description by touching a key in the remote control. This situation produces a certain rejection among users who do not need it. To solve this problem and to increase the number of hours interpreted in sign language, we are broadcasting on RTVE TV programs like La Hora de la Uno, España Directo, y Aquí la Tierra. RTVE TV is aimed to viewers who have a TV set connected to internet and is using the red button. The system is gradually gaining viewers, little by little, but it's increasing every month. The RTVE TV, if you don't know what the system is a system that offers extra content about the program you are watching in DTT. But this information arrives by internet. The system offers you the information, and if you want it, you touch the red button and you have the offer. In the case of the sign language, when you touch the red button, if live language is available, it appears another option that blue button is. You touch the red button, the blue button, and you have the sign language, live sign language, from the same program you are seeing TDT. Well, let's move to the automatic subtitle generation system supported by artificial intelligence. How did the need for this system arise? Well, we have 17 territorial centers that broadcast their live regional information program at the same time, simultaneously. 11 of these centers use only Spanish in their program. For us, the system of the ASR, the automatic speech recognizer, works very well with Spanish, but not with another regional languages that we have less data to training a system. That's why we choose the 11 centers that only use Spanish, and the need arises because we don't have the capacity to have 11 speakers or stenotypists at the same time to subtitle 11 live programs. In this case, we thought we need to explore a new world, and we thought that automatic speech recognizers can be the solution. Well, this system must be able to automatically subtitle the regional information programs of 10 territorial centers and 1 program from Canary Islands. These regional programs are broadcast at 2 and at 4 p.m. every day in each community, except holiday days, of course. Well, this system has been developed by the Soft Lab research group of the Carlos III University of Madrid. This system is fully automatic and does not require human intervention. Is not with any human attention. To generate subtitles, the system only needs the audio of the program that we send, and that this audio we send to a speech-to-text service. We can divide the system in 2 components, hardware and software. The hardware consists in 2 main elements, the bridges and the cloud services. The bridges are in charge to connecting TV's equipment with the cloud services, and we have 2 types of bridges. The audio bridges, that are the ones that get the audio from the live program and send it to the cloud services through a cable. The installation of the physical installation is different in every territorial center. It depends on the system that they have to bring the audio to the system. The second bridge is the caption bridge that receives from the cloud a stream of encrypted subtitles and send them to the TV's transmission equipment through the internal network TVs. The cloud services are a set of processes in the cloud, hosted in the cloud, that are responsible for performing the operation necessary to convert live audio into captions. The software in the cloud services is the most complex part of the system. It is responsible for detecting the speech in the audio it receives and obtain the corresponding text for live broadcast. The software can be divided into 3 sequential services that we can call the Gatekeeper, the Recognizer, and the Diarizer. The Gatekeeper is in charge to detecting the turning of the head of the program to be subtitled. As he has detected, it passes the audio to the next service to start generating the subtitles. If for any reason it does not recognize the program's tune, we have programmed a time margin for the subtitling to begin. Is a timeout program by timing with an hour of start. Well, the recognizer. The recognizer receives the audio from the gatekeeper and converts it into text. The system uses multiple commercial speech recognizers, improving accuracy by mixing the results using artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithms. The system gets trained periodically by using examples for the internet and from programs already subtitled, and when we use a program already subtitled, it must be a good subtitle. Not every subtitle is used, only when it's a good subtitle. Using the examples for internet and for the programs already subtitled, the system acquires a greater accuracy over time, and since more information is available for training and validation. In this process, we add additional information, such as punctuation, commas, full stops, interrogations, pauses, the point in time at which each word is in the audio is said. This information is very useful because we, after the end of the program, we try to synchronize the subtitle with the video for the rediffusion, because this system has some retard. The subtitle is not at the same time. That's why we use the time when every word is said. In addition, we made some change following established rules, such as changing numbers to digits or Roman numerals, identifying acronyms. For example, for people who live in Madrid, M30. This is a word very difficult to understand for automatic speech recognition. And we identify proper names. We have include a number of default words that are difficult to recognize, such names of teams or soccer players. We have a list into the system to make easier this task. The diarizer is a version under development and will be responsible for identifying the speakers to give their corresponding colors in the subtitling. It's the process of partitioning an audio stream with multiple speakers into homogeneous segments associated with each individual speaker. This is the the best, we think is the best manner to, in the end of the subtitling, we can do a color with every speaker. Every speaker has their own color. This is the diagram that the general diagram of the system. I think it's not necessary to go to more details into this picture. If you need it, you ask, and I can explain it. Well, the results. The results have been improving over time, and we still expect them to improve a little more. We make weekly measurements of wear, accuracy, and delay in the subtitles in the territorial centers, and the data obtained since January tell us that the wear has been between 3.8 and 7.9%. The delay of the subtitling with respect to the audio has remained between 2.2 and 6.54 seconds, and the accuracy between 85.16 and 92.06%. I think that at this point you will have deduced that the subtitling system is totally literal, as opposite to when the subtitle system is human, in which case we adapt it to facilitate the reading, and we use character saving techniques to do a subtitle more understandable. In this case, in the automatic one, the speed of exposure, the number of characters per second, is higher than in the manual case. But the users prefer the system literally. Well, Madrid is the center with the highest overall quality. One of the reasons is the pronunciation of the presenters and interviewers with little or not accent. Since the beginning of the pandemic, we are collecting worse recognition data than before, because the use of the face mask makes the speaker less understandable. On the other hand, the Canarias Island is one of the centers, together with Andalusia, that has more recognition errors due to the accent of the speakers. And now, with the use of the face mask, it's much worse. These are results of measurements carried out in week 39. We use 243 samples for analyze, and from which we obtained that the average accuracy was 19.79%, and the wear was 4.89%. We also analyzed the origin of the errors and classified them into 4 types. We can find incorrect words that have been misrecognized. We have missing words that have not been recognized and therefore do not appear in the subtitling. Words that have not been said, but they appear in the subtitling. This case occurs when there is noise or music in the background of the audio. And the 4th type is the incorrect punctuation. This data shown in this case are average values or were accuracy and delay for all weeks. Here you can see the worst value for accuracy is the Canary Islands, and the best value for delay is Madrid. Well, the future. We are working in improve diarization and accuracy, and we think in a short time we can obtain a better result in diarization. And finally, I wanted to show you an example for the Yesterday Madrid Territorial News program. You can see a real case, and note at the beginning of the program the tuning of the head of the program, which is the one automatically detected for the start of the subtitling. At the start, there is a longer delay, which is then reduced.
Noveno juicio del caso Gürtel, esta vez por las presuntas contrataciones irregulares en Boadilla del Monte a cambio de comisiones. La mayoría de los acusados han ratificado su confesión para reducir sus penas. Mañana empiezan los interrogatorios. ¿Qué tal? Muy buenas tardes. Ayuso y Almeida juntos de nuevo hoy por la música. Ambos han asistido a un concierto 5G interpretado a distancia por los alumnos de la Escuela Superior de Música. Antes han coincidido en la recepción en el Palacio Real al presidente italiano, aunque el protocolo les ha dejado separados ante las cámaras. Podemos, PSOE y Más Madrid han presentado la reprobación de la presidenta de la Asamblea, María Eugenia Carballedo. Consideran parcial la expulsión de una diputada socialista en el último pleno. Desde el Partido Popular señalan que la reprobación no tiene ningún recorrido. Sanidad planteará esta tarde a las comunidades revisar al alza los niveles de riesgo por contagio. El Ministerio lo justificó por la alta cobertura de vacunación y la situación hospitalaria. Madrid, con una incidencia de 80 casos, pasaría de riesgo medio a bajo. Hoy es el Día Mundial del Flamenco y para celebrarlo la sede de las GAE se ilumina y muestra hacia afuera y hacia adentro la magia del latido flamenco. También el Museo del Prado abre sus puertas y se pone flamenco. La Audiencia Nacional juzga desde hoy en una nueva pieza del caso Gürtel a los principales cabecillas de la trama, entre ellos al exalcalde de Boadilla, González Panero. Para rebajar sus penas, más de la mitad de los condenados han confesado las presuntas adjudicaciones en los contratos. Ana Martín.
Sí, la gran mayoría de los acusados han confesado los delitos para intentar llegar a un acuerdo con la Fiscalía y que ésta rebaje sus peticiones de pena, entre ellos el cabecilla de la trama, Francisco Gorrea, su número 2, Pablo Crespo, o el exalcalde de Boadilla del Monte, Arturo González Panero, que ha reconocido que cobró comisiones y recibió regalos a cambio de adjudicaciones irregulares. Este nuevo juicio del caso Gürtel gira en torno a la presunta corrupción en el Ayuntamiento de Boadilla del Monte en la primera década de los años 2000, y el PP supuestamente se benefició de esa trama, por eso se sienta en el banquillo de los acusados como partícipe a título lucrativo.
Según la Fiscalía, políticos del PP habrían recibido dinero o regalos a cambio de interceder presuntamente en la adjudicación irregular de obras públicas en Boadilla del Monte. Los hechos habrían ocurrido entre 2001 y 2009. Hay 25 acusados, entre ellos Francisco Correa, considerado el cabecilla de la Gürtel, y Pablo Crespo, su número 2, ambos cumpliendo largas condenas por otras ramas del caso. También el exalcalde de Boadilla, Arturo González Panero. Los tres, al igual que otra decena de acusados, han mandado escritos a la Fiscalía reconociendo los hechos, con el fin de reducir sus penas. Por eso, en la sesión de hoy, que se ha reducido a cuestiones previas, los abogados de Correa y Crespo han pedido que se les exonere de acudir al juicio y han renunciado al uso de la última palabra. El PP figura en la causa como partícipe a título lucrativo. Según el juez, el partido habría pagado actos políticos con las comisiones que habrían cobrado a empresas.
Los grupos de izquierda han presentado en la Asamblea un escrito para reprobar a la presidenta de la Cámara por su actuación en el último pleno, aunque el reglamento no contempla esta figura. Vox cree que Carballedo se equivocó y el Partido Popular no ve ningún recorrido a la iniciativa.
La petición va firmada por PSOE más Madrid y Unidas Podemos. Se ha hecho en forma de PNL porque el reglamento de la Cámara no contempla la figura de la reprobación.
Lo que sí que existe es la posibilidad de políticamente tomar posición sobre qué opinan sobre la imparcialidad y la acción de censura parlamentaria que tuvo la presidenta.
Debería haber dimitido porque ha demostrado no estar a la altura del cargo. A ella se le pide imparcialidad.
La señora Carballedo está buscando batir el récord de la presidencia más parcial y partidista. En el sentir del Partido Popular consideran que la Asamblea de Madrid, es parte de su club privado.
El PSOE estudia incluso la posibilidad de recurrir en amparo al Constitucional. Vox ya presentó un escrito a la mesa de la Asamblea pidiendo explicaciones, pero cree que la reprobación es ir demasiado lejos.
La señora Carballedo se equivocó profundamente. De ahí a que la reprobemos, pues me parece que hay un abismo, ¿no? Nosotros vamos a esperar que la mesa resuelva nuestro escrito.
El Partido Popular pedirá que se sancione a la diputada socialista por imputar un delito sin pruebas.
Parlamentariamente va a tener el mismo recorrido que la carrera de algunos diputados de la izquierda en esta Cámara, que cuando no consiguen lo que quieren, se van. Es decir, muy cortito.
La PNL ahora tendrá que calificarla a la mesa de la Asamblea para ver si llega a pleno.
Desde Vox acusan al Partido Popular de pactar con comunistas los puestos del Constitucional y del Tribunal de Cuentas. Rocío Monasterio ha dicho que la negociación de los presupuestos regionales va bien, aunque sugiere que Génova no permite el pacto PP-Vox en la comunidad.
Y que las medidas que llevamos nosotros, que son buenas para las familias y para los jóvenes, puedan salir adelante. Y que Génova y las discusiones internas del partido no acaben con con nuestras negociaciones con la señora Díaz Ayuso, que van por buen camino para que en diciembre tengamos unos presupuestos.
Intensa jornada de...
Thanks for your attention. If you have any question, don't hesitate to contact me by email. Here you are. And I'll be very glad to answer the doubts.
COST, European Cooperation in Science and Technology. This video is based upon work from Cost Action Lead Me CA 19142, supported by COST. COST is a funding agency for research and innovation networks. Our actions help connect research initiatives across Europe and enable scientists to grow their ideas by sharing them with their peers. This boosts their research, career and innovation. www.cost.eu. This work is licensed under Creative Commons Attribution CC BY, funded by the Horizon 2020 Framework Programme of the European Union.